members of the sports team, football and basketball, they love their cheerleaders because they know they're always going to completely have somebody there to root for them.
It's a good feeling to have someone cheering for us when we usually don't even get that in the first place.
I totally understand. Here we got Jeffrey Dean, who's their first-year coach, assisted by Tara Holland Morris, that's 5 years coaching, coached level 2 all-star team in Boise, Idaho, and along with that, Nina Ackett, second-year cheer coach.
That's nice. It's always good to have a male coach. I think that definitely brings some help for male cheerleaders and a different kind of point of view for things.
Oh, absolutely. And you got coaches who sometimes they don't understand how to coach a male cheerleader. You know, this introducing males into cheerleading these days is kind of a new concept with the physical ability. Now, a little bit of history here. I do believe the very first cheerleading squad was an all-male cheerleading team.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think shortly after the war, that's when more females were introduced.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wish I could remember the first team it was that had the all-male cheer squad. There's
definitely some famous men that have been a cheerleader.
Yeah, I think some of our former presidents have been. I think
George Bush was one.
George Bush was, yeah, absolutely. And I
that was some nice tumbling.
Yes, it was. They look very clean when they're coming out of them basket tosses. I like it when I see members, they arch their back and snap down. You don't want to see a lot of floating down out of a basket toss.
I think it's good for these D2 and D3 schools that have got male cheerleaders because, you know, I mean, a lot of them only, half of their squad was one of them had 4 male cheerleaders out of the 7 people they had. And I mean, it's hard for D1 schools to get guys, so for a D1 or D3 or D2 to have 3 guys, I think that's pretty impressive.
Oh, they could really bring a lot to the team.
Strong tumbling here, good push front.
Having a lot of tumbling is definitely going to be helping with scores, especially in this division.
Yeah, I always emphasize, you know, when you create a routine, you got to have a lot of movement, you got to have a lot of action. Dead time is not what people want to see on this map.
Wow. That was almost as high as Onsbaugh.
Very nice toe touch snap down. Straight legs, pointed toes. There's a lot of aspects to flying up in the air that people don't understand. A lot of people think you're just throwing it way up in the air. You got a lot of technique. Yeah, very nice swing through.
From personal experience, I can tell you that it is not just throwing somebody up in the air. There is more work to it than that.
Very nice.
In all the stunts, the Flyers got to sell it, you know, not only by hitting the stunt right, but the facials, playing into the crowd, the whole thing, the whole 9 yards is what
absolutely doing.
Makes the squad well-rounded.
We actually had a couple other shout-outs, I think, from Aviano before they're completely gone. We had lots of love from the basketball team, actually. They've got a couple emails from them, and just more for Cy Janae Franklin. Really sorry.